Hey there, this is the One Boom, and today we're going to be talking about prestiging in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, I love prestiging in Call of Duty. I think it's far better than the seasonal ranking system that we currently have in Modern Warfare, because there are two massive deterrents that come with Modern Warfare's seasonal rankings. Deterrent number one is when I've completed the Battle Pass or the seasonal rank or both, and then I don't really feel like playing for the rest of that season, whether that's a couple of weeks or even a couple of days. I just feel disincentivized to play during those periods of time. Deterrent number two is if I've been slacking off during the season and I see that there aren't enough days for me to actually complete the pass or complete that season's rankings. Knowing that I can't make it to the end makes me just want to wait for the next season and then try again that season. So there are two major deterrents for me with the system that the prestiging system never had. But unfortunately, people on Twitter are talking about, God, I hope they bring back prestiges. I want 20 prestiges in Black Ops Cold War. And trust me, I would love 30 prestiges in Black Ops Cold War. But we don't just want prestiges, boys and girls. We want prestiges with rewards. Prestiges without rewards is just your time for an icon. A 30 prestige icon in a game that doesn't give you a tangible game-affecting reward just means, hey look, I played a whole bunch and all I got was this little golden symbol next to my name or some shit. It's bad. It's bad for business, it's bad for players. And no, I don't consider fancy icons or create a class slots or unlock tokens to be rewards. In fact, I think every Call of Duty should give you 10 create a class slots off of the bat, and while you should get an unlock token when you prestige, it should be accompanied by something that has some actual value. I'm even talking something as menial as a character skin. Theming every prestige around maybe a type of warrior and then getting a sort of skin that accompanies that would be cool. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, so let's say 5th prestige is sort of a samurai theme thing, and as you progress you unlock a calling card, an emblem, you unlock a camo, and then at the end you get like a skin that's sort of loosely based on samurai armor. It would still fit the actual aesthetic of the game, but maybe it would just be sort of samurai themed. Nothing crazy, because we don't want to break the theme, but you know what I mean. Just a sort of themed attire. If they went with that idea, they could even set it so that you choose which type of aesthetic you want for each prestige. So it says, hey, you're going into prestige 2. What do you want to work towards? Samurai, Spartan, Marine, I don't know. They could do whatever they wanted, really. And then you pick the theme for that prestige and then you work towards it, meaning you don't have to go all the way to 10th prestige or 30th prestige to get everything you could possibly need. Also, the obvious one is weapons. A weapon every prestige, I don't understand. Even just a completely new weapon variant. For instance, they are probably going to have weapons that come in from the original Black Ops in Black Ops Cold War, similar time period. So I imagine we're going to see a CAR-15, we're going to see an AUG, we're going to see an FAL with wood furniture, we're going to see a G11, hopefully. It'd be really cool that if at the end of every prestige you got a weapon variant that looked like the original Black Ops form. So aesthetic variants. So no stat changing, but aesthetic variant. But honestly, as somebody that's going to be playing that game a lot and playing through the levels, the way they could get me to grind that game like there's no tomorrow is put a throwback gun at the end of every prestige. Something that pays homage to weapons throughout the Black Ops series. And it might get a little theme breaking, but the final prestige could give you a weapon based on something from Black Ops 3, and it could just be like a prototype of like the Razorbacks. It would be kind of a grungy, sort of 1970s looking Razorback. Something like that would be fun as hell. It would be so cool to unlock a Springfield as your prestige weapon, or an M1 Garand, and they could do what Infinite Warfare did, where when you prestige, you get a weapon token, and then you choose the weapon you unlock. So if you only care about 3 of the weapons, you'd only need a prestige 3 times. They could do a mix of what I'm talking about. They could give you a character skin for one prestige, a weapon for the next, and you go back and forth. So you have a sort of themed prestige where you unlock cosmetics for prestiging and going through those levels, and then the next one you get a gun, and then an aesthetic theme, and a gun, aesthetic theme, and gun, aesthetic theme, and gun, so on and such forth. Another thing they could do that'd be small, but in my opinion substantial, is they could give you a new theme for your menu. As we've seen in recent Call of Duty games, the menus are usually your character standing in some sort of hangar or walking down some sort of road. So what if that background for the menu would change depending on your prestige? So prestige 5, maybe you can make it rain. Prestige 6, maybe it's a snowstorm, and you can kind of select them so you unlock menu themes with their own music and aesthetics. That'd be interesting. And then maybe the final prestige puts your character sitting in a throne if you want. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of cheesy, but kind of cool. Wouldn't affect gameplay, it would just affect your menu, and of course you could disable it if you wanted to. They could give you a special prestige camo, they could give you a helmet, they could give you some sort of variant, they could give you a fresh new gun that's not able to be earned anywhere else, they could give you at least, there's gonna be a battle pass, right? Like 5 tier skips per prestige. So if you end up prestiging 2 times during a battle pass, you get 10 skips. I don't know, there needs to be a tangible reward. If there's no reward at the end of something, I don't understand about COD players. They get so excited about prestiges even if there's no reward at the end of it. If you are grinding towards something that gives you essentially nothing, or gives you something that you should have had from the get-go, I'm sorry, what's the point of that? It's sort of bragging rights, but is it really bragging rights to say, look, I've played the game more than you? I mean, yeah, I enjoy the act of prestiging as well. I like losing everything and earning it back. It makes the game feel fresh over again, and I kind of like that. So I like the act of prestiging. I like the feeling, the dopamine rush of hitting a new prestige. But I can't pretend that prestiging isn't useless, essentially, if there's no reward. I have multiple friends that are probably going to play Cold War as much as me that have no interest, have zero interest in prestiging if there's no tangible reward. I personally think leveling should be kind of hard, prestiging should take a while, getting to the max prestige should take a long while, so it's something that someone like me can do throughout the life cycle, giving me always something to work towards and work forward for. You know how the Modern Warfare Battle Pass has double XP tokens? Imagine how much more better that would be if those tokens were bringing you to a new gun or a full kitted out outfit for your character. I'd be popping double XP tokens constantly if it was actually going to bring me to something that I give a shit about, but unfortunately, it just isn't. And also, please, if they do double XP tokens, do it the way Infinite Warfare did it, where you can activate it at the end of a game that you did well in, instead of it just being active even through loading screens. I mean, I guess they could at least just make it so it only counts in game time, not in menu time. Counting down while I'm waiting for my friend to go to the bathroom and just wasting my double XP token is aggravating as shit, but I don't care too much because there's nothing really at the end of the leveling that I can't live without. So stop asking for prestiges. Ask for prestiging with rewards at the end of it. Prestiging with rewards, it doesn't roll off the tongue, but it's a way better request to give the developers at this current state. Also, you should head over to manscaped.com. They have colognes, deodorants, groomers, nose trimmers, really great products that I stand by. I really love the products I was sent. I really enjoy using them. Even if my trial period as a Manscaped sponsor doesn't work out, I'm still going to be revisiting their site for their awesome products, and that's a promise I can give you guys as my subscribers. So head on over there, use code ONEBOOM for 20% off, plus free shipping. Helps out my channel, helps me keep the sponsorship, and supports a really kick-ass product. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you when I see you, and something is coming.